My experience has been really good.
Very inspirational.
It's a great adventure.
It was a fantastic experience.
It's a great environment for learning.
Definitely life-changing. Open up a lot of doors.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to your online graduation. My name is Tepiso Marabe, and I am the marketing assistant for EIT. I am based out of EIT South African Administration Office in Johannesburg, Midrand. I will be your MC for today. Today we have 41 registered graduates, and we would like to warmly welcome you along with your family and friends from around the world. I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate all of you. You have reached a significant milestone, and you've done this through hard work, dedication, and perseverance. Congratulations, everyone. So this is how the program for today is going to go. Firstly, we will have speeches from EIT's Dean and Deputy Dean, followed by a special guest address. We will then proceed to the graduate presentations before concluding with a closing speech from EIT's General Manager for South Africa, Kerry Marks. So without further ado, I would like to now welcome EIT's Dean, Dr. Steve Mackay, and our Deputy Dean, Indumati V, for their graduate addresses. Stephen Indu, you can go ahead.
Thanks very much, Chapiso. Marabi, really appreciate it. Hopefully everyone can hear me. Crossing the Indian Ocean from Perth, and delighted to be here tonight. And a huge, huge welcome to our incredible graduates. I'm going to say a few words, and probably Indu, my colleague, will be also adding even more weight to my utterings. And I suppose the quote at the top of the slide is really important. It was the best of times. It is the worst of times. I'm sure you all have had a tough gig in studying to get this incredible qualification that you've got. It wasn't easy, but I'm sure you are celebrating an incredible achievement. It is very tough. And we've got graduates coming in from all over the world. And delighted from the United Kingdom, Mozambique, Namibia, Botswana, Nigeria, Netherlands, UAE, Kuwait, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Seychelles, Uganda, and of course, obviously South Africa. And I'd also like to extend a warm and grateful welcome to our guest, Ansel Malembi. He's the Chief Executive Officer of the South African Institute of Mechanical Engineering. He gave a riveting address at our graduation a few months ago, so he was kind enough to say he would come and inspire you with some further words of wisdom. And also just want to say a huge thanks to all the staff. You have really pulled out all the stops to try and make this work. Technically, always challenging, and I know Anna, who's been instrumental in driving this, has put a huge amount of effort in to try and make it a good experience. I'll just say a few words about me, and then Indu is going to introduce herself. Basically, I'm passionate about engineering education. I'm always absolutely intimidated by our students who do such incredible things every day. I'm just absolutely gobsmacked and proud of everyone here today. And I just love education, engineering education, and as Indu will confirm, she is in the same position. She loves high quality teaching because you learn by what you do, and just droning on in a lecture doesn't work anymore. So we put a huge amount of effort. And I suppose my career has been characterized by a huge number of failures, and but at the end of the day, resilience is what keeps us going. And I'm also so proud of everyone here today. You are all absolutely inspiring. Over to you, Indu, to say a few words.
Thank you very much, Steve. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the graduation ceremony. My name is Indu. I'm the Deputy Dean at EIT. I've got a background in engineering as well. Started as an engineer, failure analysis engineer in Singapore before I transitioned into education. I'm very passionate about diversity and equity in engineering education as well. So that's one of my passions. And it's a real honor to celebrate with you, even though we are far across the oceans, but I'm really excited to celebrate your achievements with you and the bright future that lies ahead of you.
So I guess probably the words are congratulations, but at the end of the day, there's no doubt that engineering is a tough career. It is a very tough career, but the rewards are there. And you know, the great thing about engineering is that no matter whether you're in London, Perth, Johannesburg, or Buenos Aires, you are in demand, and you will be increasingly in demand because people avoid doing engineering. It's tough. And the great opportunity now with AI is that it requires real skills. So engineering offers that. So I think there are huge opportunities. It's a dynamic industry, and it is characterized by a huge amount of entrepreneurs. It's no surprise that some of the top billionaires in the world are all engineers or have worked in engineering. So there's huge opportunities. Short and long-term plans. I don't know, Indu, if you want to say a few words about the plans that we've got, perhaps I'll add to what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, we are growing in both in Australia as well as around the world with different accreditations. We've got our UK accreditation degree programs in the UK coming up. We also have few new programs in the pipeline for this year in Bachelor of Computer Systems Engineering, Masters by Research, and also a brand new associate degree program. So hopefully those things will also keep you, on your toes. And never forget that we always have your lifelong learning side of things, your professional certificate of competencies. There's always new and exciting programs. We're always looking and engaging with industry to find out what's required and putting things in place. So lots of exciting things ahead for EIT.
And to be honest with you, we're driven by you, the students, and every month we connect up with about 600,000 of our ex-students, contacts, people who've been on our courses, 600,000 people around the world, engineering professionals, and we get this incredible connectivity, people saying, I need something in green hydrogen or green steel manufacturing, whatever. We are constantly looking at new opportunities and also analyzing the job market. So we've put a huge amount of effort into the analyzing to try and make sure that our skills are relevant. And we try and listen to you. We don't always get it right, but we always tuned into what you as the students and the graduates are wanting, because we want a long-term partnership, a lifelong partnership. So Indu could probably say a few words here about our focus on jobs.
Yeah, I mean, as alumni, we want you to be connected with us. So we do have a LinkedIn page for alumni. Please do join, because what you do in the industry and what you're finding as gaps is what makes us to then create new programs, short courses or short trainings. So please keep in touch with us. As Steve mentioned before, with AI taking over a lot of different, day-to-day jobs, to be honest, I think engineering is at a place where we can make a real difference to humanity using the AI's potential, but to drive the changes much more rapidly. We've got the climate change issues, we've got a little bit of instability going on around the world, but as engineers, we are problem solvers. And I think, if you all put your minds to it, we can make those changes together. Employment outcome is the key thing for us here at EIT, and you can see here as well, we've been the #1 provider for overall student satisfaction in the postgraduate engineering side, as well as a few other accolades. And we want to keep striving to be the best, providing you the best of the engineering education. So please do keep in touch with us.
Yep, thanks, Indu. As Indu says, our focus, as you see, #1, they're jobs. We believe at the end of the day, jobs are what matters. And I think that is what all institutions will be measured by: jobs, jobs, jobs. And we've got to make sure that the job outcomes are good for our graduates. And I believe we do that with this government survey. So I think the South African office is obviously really interesting and incredibly amazing place to be, because everyone is so full of beans, driving things with great vigor, always absolutely amazing. And Kerry, the general manager there, will say a few words, but you can bet your bottom dollar there's a huge amount of enthusiasm there. You can see in these pictures here. We always go to South African office to recharge our batteries, as the Australian officers say. It's always a fantastic place to be. So joyous, and yet there's a huge amount of challenges in South Africa, but people there just get on with it. So it's fantastic. The new building, Indu's been grinding through all the equipment lists, because obviously the labs are quite critical. I don't know, Indu, you want to say a few words about the labs and stuff?
Yeah, so we have been expanding some of our practical aspects in the South African office, as well as the little campus that we've got. And what we do is every now and then we provide hands-on workshop experience in a specific topic, and that gets published on our website and to our alumni network and to our student network as well. So if ever you want to come and drop by those workshops, they are very useful workshops. Please do come. Or if you want to just come and say hi to our staff in the offices as well, please do come and say. There is a lot of effort going on, and we will continue expanding our practical aspects of the workshops in South Africa.
I mean, it's amazing what's going on in South Africa with, the 40, 50 staff there, with the expansion of the labs, talking about welding. At the end of the day, we've got a on-campus experience hopefully going to be happening later this year for the first bachelor degree there, and on campus. So, there's a huge amount of opportunity there for real world equipment stuff. And let no one say that it's an online engineering degree or diploma. There is a huge amount of practical underpinning experience linked to every one of these qualifications. So it's not just purely sitting in front of a computer all day. Online means equipment, experiences, and probably more than a traditional university. So that is really important to get through to. So a few thoughts on our graduation day. I'll say a few words here, and then India will probably take over. So really, I think ethics is really important. AI is changing the way people sort of construct the truth and what goes on there. But at the end of the day, it's really important to be ethical and to do the right thing always. Really, really important. We think initiative is absolutely critical. Don't be a bystander. Think critically, argue, don't accept what people tell you. Always be a critical thinker. That is absolutely a building block of every engineering career. As India was saying earlier on, there's a new power in Washington who has probably a different view, but we believe diversity is absolutely critical, and we are so proud of the cultures of our organization. We have a culture, people from a myriad of different backgrounds, so champion your culture. Really, really important. As far as I'll pass it on to you, Indu, to take it from there.
Thank you, Steve. Yeah, I want to echo what Steve said. I think diversity is key for the world to be successful. And so no matter what anyone is saying in the world, I think we have to use our strength, which is the diversity that we've got in different people, to make the changes that we want to make. So please do continue to work with your diversity as a skill. And as engineers, you also have to embrace the unknown. I mean, since 2022, when ChatGPT came along, there's been a lot of changes that's going on, and continues to change what we are doing, from the video AIs that we get dropped every day to new generative AI models that come out every day. But what you can do is, and as engineers, you will know from, you all have been studying, so you all know that continuous education is going to be the key. So embrace the unknown, reach out to your networks, and keep up to date with what's going on both in your engineering as well as generally around in the world. And like I said, because of networking, collaboration is going to be key for your success. reach out to people. So even if you want, for example, if you're looking for jobs, reach out to your people to find out, what job opportunities are available, or if they can be your reference, or if they can put you in touch with someone. As engineers, sometimes we are not great at communication. We can be a bit of an introvert, but I think we have to come out of our shells to make sure that we make use of our collaborations, because we do have a good amount of collaboration. And when I talk about it, again, please do reach out to EIT staff, your lecturers, as well as your colleagues, because they're all here to help each other. One other thing I would also want to say before I pass it back to Steve is that lead with impact. So remember that engineering is a key aspect. If you look around the room you're in, your office you're in, or the house you're in, every little thing that's around you is made by an engineer. There is an engineer who makes the contribution. We can build things. So lead with impact, and follow your follow your heart. End of the day, as much as we engineers tend to work with non-moving objects, I think we also have to remember to follow our hearts. Over to you, Steve.
Thanks, Indu. Yeah, I mean, if you just go back to that slide before, I just want to say one thing. Yeah, the collaboration is key, absolutely critical, because I saw a quote the other day. EQ versus IQ. So IQ is going to be AI, artificial intelligence. EQ is you. And, that's using your emotional aspects of your personality. That is absolutely critical. And as Indu says, engineers often don't want to get too emotional. They want to focus on technical things. But managing EQ, managing people from different cultures in a positive way, even the difficult people that you manage, that is a success, and it'll be very difficult for AI to take that on board. So that's really important. So I think, obviously, as Indu says, your work matters, and you've got to do what you love doing. So that's obviously pretty critical. So, I mean, just from me, I'll just say congratulations. People don't realize how tough it is to do an online engineering degree or diploma. It is extremely tough, and we know. We get stories every day, difficulties, challenges. Life often takes over.
You're not going
and
to
you
speak
have
long,
issues.
right? We can put you on answer.
So that's really important. Anyway, look, I'll pass on to you, Indu, to say a few words to close off on this little presentation. But my heartfelt congratulations to all of you here today.
So EIT graduates, today is a big milestone, and I'm hoping that your family is surrounding you today. So thanks to them as well for supporting you in your journey. Now it's most of you, I would say, it's a continuation of a journey as a problem solver and as an innovator for future. So keep pushing boundaries, stay curious, and lead with purpose. The future is yours, so go ahead and make it happen. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, Indu. Thank you, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, our dynamic duo. Okay, Steve, you want to continue?
Sorry, over to you. No problem at all. That's over to you, Chapiso. Thank you very, very much for those moments of glory, and I will defer to the very famous Ansel Malembe, but over to you, Chapiso. Thank you very much.
No problem at all. I was saying our dynamic duo. Thank you, Indu and Steve, for your address. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome our special guest for today, Mr. Ansel Malembe. He is the CEO of the South African Institution of Mechanical Engineering. He's no stranger to graduations because he is a graduate himself. He's graduated with a BTech in Mechanical Engineering from the Vaal University of Technology, VUT. He also holds an MBA from the Northwest University, and he also holds a Master's of Engineering and Mechanical Engineering from the University of the Witwatersrand. He's also a PR Tech engineer as well as a PR Set engineer with Engineering Council of South Africa, and he is again a registered member of the South African Institution of Mechanical Engineers. Now, he's worked for Eskom Rotec Industries as well as Vatsala. He has held positions of Design Works engineer as well as mechanical engineer. He has held a GMR2 and 1 appointment for Sasol Gas Engine Power Plant before starting his own company consulting through engineering, and he has held responsibilities for the Greater Zanin municipality and has worked on various government and municipal projects. Currently, as I've mentioned, he is the CEO of CIMEX South Africa, and he holds the responsibility of the attainment of CIMEX strategic objectives, as well as serving the interests of the South African Institution of Mechanical Engineer members. Ansel, you may go ahead. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Chair. We really appreciate that introduction. Without wasting time, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Ms. Marks, the General Manager of Engineering Institute of Technology, Dr. McKay, the Dean, the Deputy Dean, Ms. Indu, and esteemed guests, all protocol observed. As being introduced, my name is Ansel Madembe, the Chief Executive Officer of the South African Institute of Mechanical Engineering. As an engineering fraternity in South Africa, we are so delighted to be associated with this high learning institution called EIT. As we continue to strengthen our partnership with EIT, today we are celebrating your milestone achievement, a hard-fought victory. Congratulations to you all, graduates. You can give yourself a round of applause wherever you are. This is very important. It's an important day for you today. From an engineering perspective, it does not end here. We're still having a long way to go. A long way to go. What does that mean? It means that we still need a practice, an in-depth training. The EIT again. EIT is not only the Engineering Institute of Technology. The EIT engineering is an engineer in training again. That's what we used to be called those years when we are training. So we are still going to be EITs also. It doesn't end here as an EIT today. We're going to have another EIT. So for you, as I've said, you need to be registered as a professional engineers. Professional engineers differ from one country to another. Some they are called the chartered engineers in their countries, a professional technologist, a technician, and this goes with your level of education, with your BA or BSc to a BTech or postgraduate diplomas or the advanced diplomas and all those qualification categories. And you also need to comply with the engineering code of conduct and practice from your respective country. If you look in South Africa, currently we had a lot of policy developments when coming to practice as a whole, because we have introduced the law, or the government has passed a law called the Identification of Engineering Work in South Africa. So for fellow Africans, the continent, what does that mean to comply with this? What does that mean for the engineering practitioner? It means that you cannot practice if you are not registered with Engineering Council of South Africa as a PRN, as I've stated, professional engineer or professional technologist, professional technician. So furthermore, EXA is a signatory of 3 accords, namely which is Washington Accord and the Sydney Accord, Washington Accord, and the Sydney Accord, as well as the Dublin Accord. So the Washington Accord is for the program that has been accredited for engineering education program leading to engineering degree, and it is applicable for the candidate engineers, professional engineers registrations. So I just want to talk about a few countries that have been Washington signatories. Number one, that will be your degree that you have studied at this university is one of the degree that has been listed under the accords as Australia country, Engineers Australia. Number 2, the Canada, Chinese, Hong Kong, Ireland, Japan, Korea, Malaysia, South Africa. This Engineering Council of South Africa, as I've stated, that's the body that's regulating us to be registered as a professional. So to United Kingdom, United States of America, some of the countries that we've never listed here, they are still in the process of trying to attain their accord through the accreditations and all that. So South Africa, as I've indicated, that I was giving an example for South Africa. All our countries in Africa, the continent, like Nigeria is getting assisted by us. I think Lesotho also, we are looking at that in terms of assisting them. And Mauritius, we are looking at that in terms of getting assisted to get this accreditation to be belonging to this accord. And then the Sydney Accord is for the technologies, advanced diplomas, and BTech qualifications. Australia is still part of it. So you are not lost, those who are having those advanced diplomas in terms of being accredited or being recognized through all these countries that I've already mentioned. Canada is part of it, Ireland, New Zealand, South Africa again, UK, United States of America. The Dublin Accord is for the technicians. So you need to, when you completed your studies again, being a diplomate or the person holding a diploma, his accreditation is recognized by various countries of Canada, your Ireland, South Africa, United Kingdom also. So without further ado, I had the Deputy Dean of Engineering, Ms. Indu, specifying about that we need to focus on the continuing development program, which is the CPD. It doesn't end here also. So apart from being registered as an engineering practitioner with the councils or with the respective councils, you also need to register with other professions or volunteer organization as a graduate, a corporate member, and a fellow. So these bodies will assist you in renewing your practicing license, which is valid for 5 years in South Africa, of which differs from a country to a country. So to mention few, Engineers Australia, Nigeria, you've got the Nigeria Society of Engineers. That association is trying to be in collaboration with some of the institutions in South Africa. I remember SAIMEKI, I think even SAIC also in South Africa. Zimbabwe, you've got your South African Zimbabwean Institute of Engineers also. That is well recognized also in your country. So you need to participate into those associations. South Africa, the South African Institute of Civil Engineers, the South African Institute of Electrical Engineers, as well as mechanical and other institutions like your industrial and chemical and all that. We've got that. In UK, you've got your IMEKI and ICE and ICAM and all that. So in all these institutions, you will need to participate in the development of any engineering policy or regulation that might affect or enhance the engineering profession. So by joining these institutions, you'll be able to have other benefits, you'll be able to take decisions and all that. So there are so many benefits that you can receive once you become a member of these institutions. So you don't need to waste time. And some of the people like the dean, the deputy dean has already stated that we need to, with the networking, I mean, we are not good in communications, but this is the area for you engineers to be able to network by joining this institution. Some of you will need to do your postgrad studies where you will need the supervisors, you will need the mentors towards your registrations and all that. But if you don't participate, you'll be losing a lot of these benefits and you'll be left behind. AI is taking over like now as you will be becoming the University of Artificial Intelligence as EIT. So you need to move with time also, as the dean has already specified. So let us move with time and try to participate in this institution. So finally, due to time constraints, I will end up here. Once more, congratulations, and we look forward to seeing you and participating in our respective professional bodies. Thank you very much. We wish you good luck in your future endeavors. Back to you, Chair. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Melembe. Always a pleasure to have you here. Steve wants to say something, actually. You can go ahead, Steve.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate that, Piso. And thank you very much, Mr. Ansel Malembi. Really appreciate your words there. I just want to again echo what he said, and I know Indu will also say something. Indu is a key player in Engineers Australia. She's on quite a lot of the committees in Australia, and actually she also nominated the Engineer of the Year, who's on our board as well, and Indu is very much involved. I just want to say it is worth joining your local institutions and giving support to younger engineers, technicians, whichever country you're in. It's a huge brotherhood and sisterhood of engineers and techs all over the world. So it's definitely worth keeping in touch with them. Sometimes you put off a bit by the fees, but certainly it's worth it. The networking is just really, really good. Don't expect the actual the institution itself to do the networking. You have to do the networking with your sisters and brothers in the actual institution, wherever you are in the world. It is definitely worth doing, and you can add so much value to the schools and things. Indu, I don't know if you want to say a few words, because you're very much involved with STEM programs and stuff like that. So it's
Thank you,
over
Steve.
to you.
Yeah, no, thank you, Steve. Yeah, it's definitely important for us to build the community and the future engineers as well. So please do join your local engineering institutions, not only to, develop yourself as engineers and progress, but also to, like Steve and Ansel said, to mentor and provide a direction for future engineers as well. Continuous professional development is key to maintaining your professional registration statuses. So never forget that. We all get caught up with busy lives and works. And as much as you're graduating today, learning never ends. So continue on. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. I would now like to move on to the moment that everyone has been waiting for, our graduate presentations. And the graduate presentations will be done by my colleague, Sisipo Pagamisa. Sisipo, you may go ahead for the moment that everyone has been waiting for.
Thank you so much, Tepiso, for the warm welcome. Hello, everyone. As she has said, my name is Sisipo, and it is my honor to read out the graduates for today. The order in which we will follow is, we will start with the diplomas, the advanced diplomas, and then the bachelors, and then last but not least will be the masters. And we will start now with the diploma, the Diploma of Leadership and Management. Congratulations to Humphrey Manziwa. And then we are going to move on to the advanced diplomas. We will start with the Advanced Diploma of Applied Electrical Engineering, Power Industry. We would like to congratulate Anosike Ambrose. Congratulations to Tifo Kiitsile. And then we move on to the Advanced Diploma of Biomedical Engineering. We would like to congratulate Mwangala Muyanda. And then for the Advanced Diplomas of Electrical and Instrumentation Engineering in Mining, congratulations to Ifias Siwale. Congratulations to Craig Dodo. Kabuyana Chinyama. David Mwanza. And then we move on to the Advanced Diplomas of Mechanical Engineering Technology. Congratulations to Donovan Bricote. Congratulations to Richard Anderson. Congratulations to Marias Hermanas Gawesep. Lawrence Kasanda. Esther Lucas. David Sermon. Munene Baloyi. We move on to the Advanced Diploma of Applied Electrical Engineering, Electrical Systems. Congratulations to Fatai Fashola. Chinamano Khadifeli. Nicodemus Johannes. Tumelo Isinyang. Jeremy Lenga. Udirile Muruti. Trevor Poole. John Scott. And then we move on to the Advanced Diploma of Civil and Structural Engineering. Congratulations to Siniko Dariro Cheremba. The Advanced Diploma of Electrical and Instrumentation Engineering for Oil and Gas Facilities. Congratulations to Warren Bishop. Stephen Bauer. Nyasha Zashe Machingambi. The Advanced Diploma of Industrial Automation Engineering. Congratulations to Bernard Chua. George Mapfuma. Samuel Mazo. Friderius Ngipotelwa. And for the Advanced Diploma of Robotics and Mechatronics Engineering, congratulations to Daniel Foss. And that concludes the advanced diplomas. We will now move over to the bachelor's qualifications. We will start with the Bachelor of Science, Civil and Structural Engineering. Congratulations to Keegan van der Berg. The Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering. Congratulations to Charles Nagimesi. And for the Bachelors of Science, Industrial Automation Engineering, congratulations to Stefan Kompion. For the Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, congratulations to Hamad Khan. And then last but not least is the Master of Engineering. The Master of Engineering Industrial Automation, congratulations to Umo Umomo. Ididiong Pan. Honoriode Anose. Ansa Udionyang. And that concludes our graduates for today. I'm not sure about, I see Chimamano, you said you didn't see your slide. I'm not sure if I should go back to show the slides. Chinamano Khadifeli, Advanced Diploma of Applied Electrical Engineering, Electrical System. Congratulations to you. Thank you very much, and over to you, Tepiso.
Thank you so much, Sissy Paul. I do believe we have Paul. He will say a few words before we actually continue with the program. Paul is our college manager for the Engineering Institute of Technology, and he is based in Australia.
Hello, everyone. I just want to say a huge congratulations. I'm a very lucky man, a very, very, very fortunate man. I am able to share the journey right from the start of when people first apply and see the nervous students starting, and then watch all the different students in all different kinds of locations around the world as they then progress through the course. And then, when they start to really, really understand, I can do this, I can achieve this impressive thing. And I really do enjoy watching the, sharing the journey with the graduates, watching them go through the challenging parts, the parts where, you want to go out with your friends, or you have a sick family member, or your work, there's pressure at your work. And then, but you've got an assignment due, or you've got a quiz due, or there's a webinar coming up, or you don't quite understand what the assignment is asking you, and then you contact the instructor or your learning support officer. And I think that it's a real credit to you all. I do really understand the challenges that the students face. And really does take a whole lot of perseverance and character, and just that will to get it done, to achieve, like, what is it, 18 months, 2 years, 3 years of hard study to get to where you are now. And a big thank you also to your significant family members. Without your support, without your husbands, wives, and children, or whatever the situation is, partners, it's a much more difficult journey to achieve this. So well done. Massive congratulations to you all. And I wish you all very, very much well in the future with your careers. I think that studying at EIT has hopefully set you up really, really well for the future, and you'll be able to now push on with your careers and hopefully go into some very, very more senior positions than you currently are. So well done, everyone, and congratulations to you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Paul. As Steve has said, an unprepared speech. However, India has also mentioned it's the best kind because it comes from the heart. Thank you so much, Paul. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the closing of our ceremony. However, before that, I would like to say a massive congratulations to each and every one of you. Studying online is not a small feat at all, and you guys did it and in engineering. It's a big accomplishment for you guys. Thank you so, so much. I would now like to call upon EIT's General Manager in South Africa, Carrie Marks. Carrie Marks is our boss lady in Johannesburg, South Africa, and she will be closing for us with her address. Carrie, you can go ahead.
Thank you. I like to be called boss lady. That sounds good. So congratulations to everyone, and good afternoon to the graduates and the guests. I'd just like to start by acknowledging and thank you our distinguished guest, Mr. Ansel. Thank you so much for your kind words and being present and giving us all that information. Really appreciate it. And to our graduates, as you prepare to embrace the next chapter of your lives, remember that this achievement marks the beginning of a new adventure. The world is full of opportunities and challenges, and the skills and the creativity and determination you developed here will be your guiding light. You have the ability to innovate, lead, and make a difference, and we are confident that you will rise to meet the future with courage and purpose. Today, as you celebrate all that you've accomplished, take a moment to look ahead at all that lies within your reach. Every challenge is a chance to grow stronger. Every setback is an opportunity to rise again. And every success is a testament to what you can achieve. Keep striving, stay curious, and always believe in the credible potential within you to create a brighter future. There are 5 little things that I would like to leave you with. If it doesn't open, it's not your door. The only mistake in life is the lesson not learned. Never stop learning, because life never stops teaching. If It's what you do right now that makes a difference. Sometimes you win and sometimes you learn. Thank you all once again for being here to honor our graduates and this wonderful occasion. Congratulations to each one of you, and may your future be filled with great success, joy, and meaningful achievements. And please don't lose touch with us. Please, like Indu and Steve said, reach out to us, give us feedback, and also, make a difference and raise the flag high for EIT and the future graduates. Thank you. Right.
Thank you very much, Kerry. And once again, a huge congratulations to everyone here. We are so, so proud of you all. And, as Paul said, it is a tough gig, but you've done it. And we look forward to staying in touch with you in the future and hearing your journey, your adventures as engineers, technicians, technologists. We're looking forward to staying in touch. We value you hugely. I don't know if Indu wants to say a final word, but that's all from me. Go forth and keep us informed. Over to you, Indu.
Thank you, Steve. No, it was such a great honor to be here celebrating together with you all your graduations. Hopefully, we will see more of you in person in future. Please do keep in touch, and I hope you all have planned some celebrations with your family and friends to mark this momentous occasion. We always have to celebrate our wins, big or small. So hopefully, you all will enjoy some time celebrating your achievements. Thank you all. Thank you all for joining us today.